In this country, there always seems to be an excuse or occasion to grab a drink. You just got a job promotion and want to celebrate. Go grab a drink. You want to hang out with your friends. Go to the local pub. You had a rough day, you want to drown your sorrows. Have a drink. There's always an occasion where people are going to grab a drink, right? But did you know, according to the CDC, in 2021, there were more than 52,000 alcohol-related deaths. This number is big. It's actually a 34% increase since before COVID hit. Now, a lot of people think this is just an excess amounts of alcohol, and that moderate amounts of alcohol may be beneficial to our health, even heart healthy. You've probably heard glass of wine a day keeps your heart healthy. Well, we'll come back to this. But alcohol can negatively impact our lives in more obvious ways, such as affecting our liver, cirrhosis, liver damage, liver failure, DUIs, drunk driving, putting yourself at risk. You're not yourself when you're drinking. So we'll come back to, is alcohol safe in small amounts for you, or is it even good for you? But I want to incorporate all 8 areas of wellness and explain how alcohol negatively affects each one. So we'll start with emotional. Alcohol is a depressant, and we have a mental health crisis in this country and a surge in alcohol use and alcohol-related deaths. It causes depression, leads to suicide, and increases the chance for mental illness. Environmental. I've been working in restaurants for about 15 years, mainly in tourist destinations. What's one thing I see after a night of bartending? Empty alcohol containers everywhere. On the beach, in our beautiful inlet, and it affects everybody. So it lowers your inhibitions, you're not being aware and respectful of your environment. Financial. You're more apt to splurge. Your inhibitions are lowered. Sure, I'm gonna go spend all this money at the bar. You might leave your card behind. You might skip out on your bills. So you're being financially irresponsible and you may veer from your budget. Intellectual. You're gonna have some slurred speech, some blurred and inconsistent thoughts. You might even black out and not even remember some of your night. This is kind of scary. Definitely doesn't foster any intellectual growth. It actually hinders that. Occupational. Ever been late to work because you're hungover? Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's gonna lead to poor performance, you're gonna feel sluggish and unmotivated, and boss is not going to be happy. Physical. Like I mentioned before, it can lead to certain diseases, cirrhosis, liver failure, increased chance for most types of cancer, and heart disease, which is the leading cause of death in our country. But did you know that you can gain weight drinking alcohol? This is a standard 5-ounce glass of wine. This has about the same amount of calories as a 12-ounce glass of soda. Yeah, and the more you drink, the more calories you're intaking. Unintentionally, you might have that weight gain and lead to binge eating later on. It also negatively affects your sleep quality, which is your body's natural recovery method. Yeah, not good. Social. 2 friends are out, 2 spouses are out, you have a miscommunication that leads to conflict. Yeah, inhibitions are lowered, you're not being your authentic self. So it does not foster healthy relationships. Now, going into not being your authentic self, we're leading right into spiritual. So you might veer from your purpose and your values. You might wake up feeling guilty for doing things that were out of the norm for you. So it directly it affects your spiritual aspect of wellness as well. So back to, is alcohol good for you in any amount? Well, the World Heart Federation found that small amounts of alcohol negatively affect your health, not just excess. It affects your longevity as well. Also, in a more recent 2023 JAMA Network study, found that alcohol in any amount does not impact your health in a positive way. It actually leads to an early death. So maybe we could think twice before we splurge on that wine. Maybe we could, when we're feeling down, meditate, breathe, try yoga, try exercise. We need to find more healthy coping mechanisms than grabbing a depressant that is going to directly affect all 8 dimensions of our wellness.